one, baby. I'm about to show them what a boss really about. What you here for? Strictly business. I'm bossed up. I'm bossed up. I got boss in my IV. Just check my ID, and that's why I be the HNIC. People despise me. My services ain't free. Ain't trying to hear your story, homie. Cop me, no please. In high school, corner, quarterback. Nowadays, corner, quarter sack. Keep that on the low. Rappers turning into rats. Try snitching on they self. DEA ransack.
How the fuck do they put bitch ass niggas like you in place? Why are you talking sports? You the most unathletic, Dracula face, white hair. You look like you should be a lobotomist or something. It don't look like you should be talking no sports. You Dracula face.
I know it's not Halloween no more, but hey, I didn't have a chance to do it for Halloween. So happy Halloween. Hope y'all had a great Halloween, good Halloween, and let's get it popping. I'm going to keep y'all tuned in because there are situations happening right outside my window where I probably have about 6 police cars, and they are asking the dude to come out of his house, and it's getting a bit crazy. So I might have to go TMZ mode here in a second and give y'all live footage and get it popping. Moolage is on location. He might be on his way. He might be home by now. But today's show gonna be it's gonna be nuts. It's gonna be crazy. We're gonna have some fun today. We're gonna have some fun. Let's get into this warm up, work our way through.
Hey, it's a man's game tonight now. You know that. It's a man's game tonight. Here we come. Here we come. It's a man's game now. Oh, it's on. Oh, it's on, big boy. It's going to be a football game tonight now. No doubt. It's going to be a football game here. Let's go. Let's play. Put your hands on them and let's play. Let's see if they can play physical football today. Let's see if they can run without nobody touching. You know what I'm talking about? They ain't ready.
We always have like the right intros with like certain shit. And then like when Ray Lewis was like, we're going to have to put our hands on him. The cops outside, they about to put their hands on this dummy who won't come out of his house. I don't know why he won't come out the house, but he better get his ass out the house in about 15 seconds. Because another 2 squad cars have just pulled up. So if they got to break that door down and snatch his ass up out of there, it's going to be a problem. So if y'all hear through the microphone, they're not looking for me. They're looking for the dude across the street.
Mel, I'm actually on scene right now. They're telling him to come outside. The place is surrounded. I'm just playing, guys. How y'all doing?
Yeah, they tweaking over there. Another couple cars pulled up. Stupid. Hey, look, man. Don't do this. Just
don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs. Don't sell drugs. None of that.
Don't commit crimes. Because you will have people outside your house telling you to come outside.
Yeah, if you don't want the police outside your door, don't do stuff like whatever this guy is doing across the street. All right. Warm up time. Let's get it popping. Did you send me this? Or did I send this to you? I don't know. But let's follow. Let's see what's going on.
I think I just found the video of the year. This is how you teach sportsmanship. I'm going to shut up and let you watch this video. I'll come in on the other side.
Don't do that. Bro, that's unsportsmanlike. No, hell no. Shake hands, big man, 41. Stick your hand out, man, and shake hands. That's going to be your first unsportsmanlike, all right? I give you the second one, you're going to be ejected from the game. I'm letting you know right now. Take your hand out and shake these men's hand, man. Let's play football, bro. We ain't coming for that, bro.
You know what? Bravo to this referee for putting these kids in check, because somebody got to teach these kids right from wrong as it relates to football. You know, there is an etiquette in football called sportsmanship. Shake the man's hand before the game. Shake the man's hand once the game is over. Like, that's the standard. The standard is the standard. Once you let the standard go awry, all kind of chaos happen. Big shout out to this ref, man. You know.
All right. Now, definitely a shout out to the ref for doing that. I put that more so on the coach than the kids, because the kids were told not to do that. They just didn't walk up there in unison and not shake the other team's hand. That was a coaching decision that was made by the coach. So, yes, the kids do need to be held at fault, but they were told to do that. Now, there might be some history behind those two teams. We don't know. It's a minute clip. It's a 60-second clip. We don't really know all the particulars. But when you're on the football field, it is a brotherhood. You're always looking out for the best. It is competition. Don't get it twisted. But respect your opponent on the other side.
Yeah, man. And honestly, it's hard to tell who sent who what, because we just be sending each other shit back and forth all week.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I mean, it's all within the competition of the game, bro. Like, this ain't city ties, this ain't gang ties. None of y'all own nothing that's serious. Like, like Mel said, this is something that had to do with the coach, right? And they could be rivals. It could have been the last time they ended up shaking hands, a fight ensued, whatever the case may be, right? We don't know the logistics. We don't know all the particulars. But at the end of the day, bro, it's showing sportsmanship. It's showing at the end of the day, like, y'all two are coming here in the name of competition, in the name of football, and it's going to be a clean game. Ain't nobody going to try to do no weird shit. Ain't nobody going to try to undercut nobody or try to intentionally get somebody hurt, because as athletes, the shaking of hands is the symbol of, we understand that this is all in the line of competition.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody out here trying to seriously hurt anybody, right? Even rivalry games, I've had coaches tell us, like, yeah, we're not shaking hands, but I'm kicking it with the homies that went to another school right after the game. Just because they went to another school doesn't mean, like, I hate the nigga now. Like, nah.
Yeah, that's come on, man. Don't
there has to be a line.
Right, because then they grow up in life and they act like that. Like, this is not. You don't teach bad habits when they're kids. Don't do that. Stupid. And besides, y'all uniforms is ugly as shit. Like, you don't have to sit there and with yellow helmets and green jerseys and black pants. You look stupid. Shut up.
Ass.
It's a very bad uniform combination. Next up, this was funny.
Zest tonight, bro.
Oh shit! Shout out my nigga though. Oh, shout out my.
The extra yards, the tough yards, the finish on the play. Right there, you got three. You talked about it. This is the best tackling team. They don't miss tackles.
Raider Nation, what is up? It's Max Crosby in the building. Just got done with practice. I just want to say Sunday, y'all need to be out in Allegiant in full effect. It's about to be a movie. We love you guys. Raider Nation, just win, baby.
Jalen Milroe often wears his own branded apparel reading LANK across the front. It's an acronym that stands for Let a Naysayer Know. Being told by his former offensive coordinator, Bill O'Brien.
That is not what I thought.
Is that not what you thought?
Boy, let a naysayer know.
Let a naysayer know.
Of course.
The professional's right in the middle of his lead. That's all right. I just keep going.
You almost lost me. It got real tight up here as you were. I just want to let you know.
Listen here. All right. Now, Max Crosby is in a different set of. Look, I don't care about the N-word. Anybody who knows me knows I don't care about the N-word. It means absolutely nothing to me. So it doesn't matter who says it. You can say it being a mean person, and it doesn't matter to me. You could be my homie and say it, and it doesn't matter to me. The word means nothing to me. So it's just funny when people get on that line and then they stop themselves from saying it. Like, if Max Crosby would have said it, I'm cool with Max saying it. Max is cool as shit. Yeah. Najee, he sat there, he watched, he literally saw money flying out of his mouth as he said it. Like, he knew the league was going to get his ass. Like, there was no, the fine was there. He was getting it. I don't mind it. Like, it is what it is. You know, people love to sit here and say, and it's funny that I'm saying this because we're going to touch on this a little later with Ryan Clark. in the third quarter. But look, man, if you took the power away from the word, like you said, shout out to Marcellus Wiley, he did a great show on this. I was watching it on YouTube. Then it shouldn't mean nothing. But we live in a very PC and soft world these days, so I get it. Totally understand. But let the naysayer know, yeah, Pat McAfee lost it.
Because that nigga was lying. What the fuck? Bro, okay, so look, check this out. I kind of share the same sentiments with Mel, right? I really don't care if you use the word, whether it's the hard ER or the GA. Just don't sound weird saying it, okay?
Yeah,
if you sound awkward saying it, no, you can't say it because you sound weird. And that goes for black people too. I don't give a fuck. If you sound weird saying it, you can't say it because you sound awkward. Like me personally, I don't let my sister say nigga just because she sound weird saying it. Black is all hell, but no, you just can't do it because it sounds bumpy. It don't sound smooth. It don't just roll off the tongue.
It's not smooth coming out, so just leave it alone.
You feel me? Like if Max would have just said it, it would have just been like normal competition. It would have just been like normal conversation. Like, oh shit, he said it. Oh, I ain't even peep it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
when you stop yourself, you make me notice that you was about to say it.
Thank you. When you stop yourself, now you're making it a problem. Now it's like, all right, hold on, wait a minute, bro. Like, now you got everybody's attention. But if you just let it roll off the tongue, bro, we're not really tripping because nobody's gonna really peep it. It's just regular conversation. Now, let a naysayer know is insane because nigga, you know damn well you was lying.
Hey, I mean, maybe because it's a business, so he couldn't put it in there. He's like, so what's the next best word we can use?
At this point, you gotta collab with Noah Kanega and let a Kanega know. Okay?
There's another
you gotta do a collab.
Oh, I meant to get it. There's
the other nigga on my mama, 2 niggas, and he go to the something with the gorillas. So he a nigga for sure.
Yeah, I forgot to put that one. Damn it, I knew there was one. I was missing something. It was what was his name?
Oh my gosh. Hey, these white people doing this on purpose. I ain't gonna lie. They said we gonna say this word, nigga.
Yeah, he plays is he in high? He's a tight end. I think he's still in high school. His name is
shoot.
Luke Niggerman.
Luke Niggerman? Yes, sir.
Yo,
hey, I love it. These white people saying we gonna say it one way or another.
We gonna get it in. We gonna get it in. I never heard the last name Niggerman a day in my life.
Hey, Niggerman, Kanega, hey.
Kanega, they just made them shits up. They was like, look,
I'm telling you, on the spot, they was like,
we gonna make
Niggerman, I got it.
Let's see. This bullshit. I'll play it first.
And we're off. JoJo takes it down the sideline, but Brad grabs him, pulls him to the ground, and that'll be the end of the first down for JoJo. And again, as soon as Brad touches the ball, let's go. Oh, some good impact there. JoJo's trying to get to the leg, but as Brad spins around, JoJo just kind of naturally takes his back. Oh, and he's frustrated. Down the middle with Brad, little stutter step there, and Brad.
I can't do too much more of that bullshit. Listen, I want all you grown-ass men to know. If you want to play sports, then play sports. You want to play football, then go play football. Don't make up shit. That's living room football. That's you and your brother playing football in the living room with a sock. Look, know how many coffee tables me and my brothers broke? So, listen here, man. Stop making up these stupid-ass games. That's stupid. 2 grown-ass men playing football in wrestling uniforms is diabolical. It's stupid. Stop it.
We might get canceled for this comment. I ain't even gonna lie to you, but I don't care. I'm not even gonna cap. I don't care. This is what they have to call homosexual football. This got to be gay football, bro. This is gay football. There's no fucking way that this is. When I first seen this, Mel, I was like, okay, What is going on here? Is this Brazilian jiu-jitsu like football? Like, is this like rugby? Like, what the fuck? And then I seen this shit start to commence. I was like, no, these niggas is gay. This is gay football. Because there ain't no fucking way you just sat up there. Did you hear what he said and took his back? Wait a minute, bro. Whoa, first of all.
Andre said you can't say that. We must.
I know I can't say that, but that's fine because I'm going to say it, bro. Because ain't no way y'all, this, I don't care. I don't even care anymore, bro. I don't care anymore, bro. That is gay football because there is no way you caressed that man's ankle until he rolled onto the ground and then you proceeded to climb on his back. The announcer said, and he takes his back. Whoa there. Bro, what? No.
So y'all don't see us next Friday. This is
hey, Moo might not be here next Friday just because they fucked around to cancel me. But all I'm saying is, bro, we got flag padded football, we got powder puff football, we got semi-pro football, we got NFL football, we got extreme football. Now we got gay football. That's what this is. This is gay football. I don't care.
You know it's crazy because we did do the show. I never posted none of it because I didn't want us to get land-based and canceled. Because remember, we did the gay flag football league.
Bro, this has got to be. This has got to be. This has got to be how you get into the league. That's how you get into that league right here. If you can nuzzle another nigga ankle.
These your one-on-ones?
Bro, no, like this is the combine. We just watched their combine live. They said if you can nuzzle a nigga ankle and then take his back within 3 seconds, you make the team, bro. It's good. We can get you some flags and put it right on your ass.
That is crazy. Andre said we got to stop.
I'm tired. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm sorry. I had to let. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm sorry already. I'm saying sorry right now because I couldn't let that pass. I'm sorry.
No, I'm not. They still try to get this motherfucker out the crib. They are loud now. They are not playing. They are trying to get this motherfucker out the crib.
Hey, I'm trying to tell you, it's gonna be like Freddy Krueger 1, 2, Freddy coming for you.
I don't need bullets coming through my window and my walls.
Yeah, man, y'all gotta. I'm telling you, bro, just gotta come out at some point in time, Mel. We're gonna have to make some calls. Like, hey, bro, look, check this out. We have to call the Avengers if you don't bring your ass outside, though.
RJ said we gotta stop the feed and delete and restart the whole live so we don't get in trouble.
Apologies, Andre. Apologies. I couldn't help it. Hey, YouTube, I'm sorry. I don't take this as hate speech. I'm strictly joking. It's a joke. Like 21 Savage said, it's a knife. It's a joke. I promise you.
I promise. It's all joke. All right, let's get back to some serious. Well, this kind of plays into what we just watched.
Yeah, it was probably one of the dirtier plays I've ever seen. Especially with my own eyes. Think the ball's gone 2-3 seconds and he's still getting rolling. He's on the ground. He's still getting rolling. Just you protect your quarterback. You protect your quarterback no matter what. I think any of the offensive linemen that was in that position would have done the exact same thing.
Yeah, I don't know what homie was doing on that. He tried to twist Justin Herbert's leg off his body. Can't do that, man. I didn't hear anything about a fine yet, but hopefully he got a nice hefty fine for that because that was ridiculous. There was no reason for that. That was a deliberate, I'm going to go out and hurt this dude type of play. Luckily, there was an offensive lineman watching, and he did something. I don't know if that was his man that he was supposed to be blocking or not. We got to find it. I got to look back at it. Let me see.
Yeah, it was probably one of the dirtier plays I've ever seen, especially with my own eyes. Think the ball's gone 2-3 seconds and he's still getting rolling.
No, I don't even know where he came from. He must have got washed all the way back there.
Well, I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. When I first seen this, I was like, oh, yeah, absolutely. That's how you get down. If Bears O-line, take notice because that's how you're supposed to act when somebody touches somebody of the opposite team, especially your goddamn quarterback. And yeah, bro, I'm with him completely, bro. I was like, yeah, I'm not even a Charger fan. Y'all know how I feel about the Chargers, but fuck that. Hey, yeah, no, I'm putting my hand up. I'm walking to the coach, I'm walking to the referee. Yeah, coach, I'm taking all that. Because don't touch my quarterback like that, bro. It's really
not like that. Not like you don't play around with their legs like that. That's
not like that. Like that's dangerous. So you must be out your mind. Yeah, now we have to fight. And he was ready for the get back too. You feel me? They was walking up like, what's going on? It was up.
Yeah.
What you trying to do? Because ain't no way. Yeah, that's probably the dirtiest shit I've seen in a minute, bro. And that's just the thing that made me mad about that moment, bro, is that takes away from the game of football, bro. Like you're trying to out here and trying to Just like what we said earlier, trying to intentionally hurt somebody. For what?
Can't do that.
Like,
Can't.
yeah, you deserve to get beat up.
If you did it within the course of the game, that's cool. It is what it is. But to hold on and then you tried to alligator roll that nigga leg, like,
bro, like that's dangerous, dog.
Nah, you pop his ACL or something like that, and we got problems.
Yeah, it's up after that. I ain't gonna lie to you because we ain't going for that.
Mm-hmm. And then speaking of, we're not going for it. We talked about this last week. Shout out again to Danita and Miss T for coming through. Great interview last week. We had a couple of these clips from last week, but another dummy did it again yesterday.
Execution, everything's great. Oh boy, he dropped that ball. That's close. Definitely going to take a peek at that. Oh, there's a good view.
Ruling on the field of a touchdown is under further review.
It is. Terry McCauley, what are you seeing?
Okay, these dummy. How hard is it for you idiots to hold on to the ball? How hard is it? I don't understand why you can't hold on to the ball as you cross the end zone. And if you want to drop it, well, how about you hold it out in front of you so that it crosses the goal line before you do, and then you drop it. But this whole, I'm going to put it behind me and run it and then drop, it's stupid. You cost your team 6 points.
Surprised you dumbass niggas won that goddamn game.
Oh my God. We're going to get into that too.
I hate this, bro. I hate this because if you want to celebrate, especially celebrate anything that has to do with the ball, first of all, I never understood dropping the ball behind you.
I don't. It's the stupidest thing in the world.
It's literally the dumbest shit ever. Like, why would you drop the ball behind you? That's retarded. Like, cross the goal line, put the ball in front of you, and do the Mexican hat dance in front of the ball. I don't give a fuck. Take the ball in the stands. Throw the ball in the motherfucking stands. Bro, you can you can split the ball in half, put a phone in there, and use the ball as a self. I don't care. Just make sure that ball crosses the pylon.
That's it. That's all you.
Like,
that's why you ran all the way to the fucking goal line in the first place, to make sure the ball gets across the goal, the goal line.
Like, and it's just 1 inch. That's the thing about it. It's not even an inch. It's literally a centimeter.
You take one more step, you're in the end zone. You can drop the ball anytime you want to after that.
Drop the ball in the middle of the end zone, bro. Like, I don't know. Like, do like T.O. did and cross the ball, cross the end zone with the pylon, and then go to the big star. I don't know, bro. Get creative. But that shit,
it's getting stupid.
That shit, I'm telling you, if I was the coach, if I'm any coach and I see that, you're getting drop kicked. Before you even step off the field, you're getting drop kicked.
If you see the field for the rest of the game, you'd be lucky.
You're getting drop kicked, okay? I'm drop kicking you straight to the bench, right next to me.
That part. It's your first touchdown. Why are you letting the ball go?
Why are you letting the ball? That's not. I'm not even letting it go.
Bro,
like, that's mine.
You're supposed to keep that anyway.
Anyway, that's the number one first pick, first fumble recovery, first pick six, first fumble recovery for a touchdown, first touchdown, whatever, first touchdown pass. I need that.
Stupid. It's dumb. It's absolutely ridiculous. Stop doing it. Young players, hold on to the ball. Do like Barry Sanders. Score the touchdown, hand the ball to the ref, and just go.
Score the touchdown, hand the ball to the ref. Matter of fact, score the touchdown and hand the ball back to the ball boy. Take it all the way back to your sideline and give it back to your ball boy, because that is your ball. Here, bow. There you go. Save that for me, because I'm going to need that later.
I'm going to need that. Thank you. Like, it's crazy.
Insane. Oh my gosh, that is the most infuriating shit ever.
Because it's dumb, and it's just like, and it not only, because you're like I said, you're costing your team the points. You look like an idiot, and then you got to explain it instead of, because the coach, when you get to the sideline, he's going to look at you like,
you're a dumbass. Like, what the fuck? How did it? And that's my main thing, Mel. How do you explain that?
You can't. There's no explanation.
Exactly my point. Ain't shit you can say that's gonna make that okay. Oh, I thought but nah.
Just sit your dumb ass over there. Put your helmet down.
Mm-hmm. Nah. See what you gonna do? You gonna take your helmet. You gonna sit your dumb ass over there. And what you gonna do? You gonna grab a ball and you gonna sit down with that ball. You gonna converse and get comfortable and close with that goddamn ball. You and that ball gonna be best friends. I bet not ever see that ball on the ground. Even after you score. I don't care if it's after practice and I call you at 3:45 in the morning. That ball better be in your goddamn hands.
Watch the program.
Y'all heard what he said. That's exactly where I got it from. Watch the program. Come on.
All right. Let's get it.
We ain't got tomorrow. We got now. We ain't got next. We got now. We ain't coming no more.
Just know when you on this goal side, we turned up the whole game, bro. We finna be live, we finna be popping it. I don't know how you got this camera and this helmet, but I like it. Let's go.
All right. If you saw the thumbnail, you know what we're getting into today. Are you finished or are you done? All right. So we got a couple of these going on. I'm gonna start with Andre's favorite person in the world, Mr. William Lawrence, and the Jacksonville Jaguars suffered yet another defeat this week. If you're the Jacksonville Jaguars, Mulich, what answers do you think you have?
At this present point right now?
Yeah.
None. Because holy shnikes, you guys are cooked, brother. Goodness gracious. Doug Peterson looks like he can't coach. Okay, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Their defense can't stop a fucking cold. Christian Kirk's out for the year. Brian Thomas is your best receiver that y'all got on the fucking field right now is hurt.
Wait a minute. Andre giving William semi-credit. Said he played.
I was gonna say, wait a minute. Did he just have an epiphany? I mean, at some point in time, it was bound to happen, but all I'm saying is the team is cooked, all right? Like, Doug Peterson, he's probably going to be fired within I'm surprised they let him come back from England. I don't care if he won or not. You probably wouldn't have made it back here, dog. I'm not even going to lie to you. I'd have had to take the red line. Yeah, I mean, your receivers is, like I said, you lost your best receiver. Evan Ingram can't stay healthy. Tank Bigsby is your running back right now. Like I said, you lost Christian Kirk for the year. Brian Thomas is gone probably for next week. So you legitimately ain't got nobody to throw the ball to except half of Evan Ingram, and that's if his hamstring decides to hold up this week. Defense cannot stop a tier.
Horrible.
Like, they can't stop a tier, dog. Like, if it was a baby tier just free falling, they wouldn't be able to stop it, dog.
Yeah, no, they're bad. They're bad.
It's insane. And that's why I'm just like, damn, well, I mean, at this point in time, shit.
Okay.
Y'all better start tanking like us, man. You feel me?
Well, that was where I wanted to go. If you are the Jacksonville Jaguars, I totally understand the situation at hand. The coach is probably not going to come back. So you're probably going to make that change right there. Do you now shop Trevor Lawrence? I know you just gave him the big contract, but do you shop him? Do you call the Miami Dolphins and be like, look, man, I know y'all need a quarterback. 2 is not going to be the long-term answer. What do you want to do? Do you call Indianapolis and be like, look, I know you got it. We're going to talk about that doofy motherfucker in a minute. Do you call some of these teams that may need a quarterback? Shit.
Yeah, go ahead and say it, because I was going to say it.
Do you call the Raiders?
Absolutely. Yes, sir. Hello. Come on down.
Like, do you start shopping Trevor Lawrence?
I mean,
I don't see. I mean, I would kick the tires on it. I wouldn't be completely no about it.
Yeah, I wouldn't be completely opposed to it.
Because
right?
I think the New York Giants. I mean, I know Andre thinks that Trevor Lawrence is the Daniel Jones of the South, but the Giants don't think that, and I'm pretty sure if they'd make the trade for Trevor Lawrence.
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely. You think Dabo will leave Trevor? Yeah, no. Dable will for surely take Trevor Lawrence over Daniel Jones, especially after last week.
I mean, if there's one team that I would say I would really push it and I would kind of make it like a 3-team trade, it would be the Los Angeles Rams. I would move on from Matthew Stafford, send him to a team that is almost like I said, the Dolphins is that weird team that needs a quarterback.
Yeah.
So I would look at sending Matthew Stafford to the Rams, sending draft picks to the Jaguars, and then having Trevor Lawrence be the quarterback in LA.
I'm not mad at that. Honestly, I like what you said, bro. I would explore that Colts pick or that Colts talk, that Colts trade. They basically there too. They got a really good offense, solid running game, great O-line, solid defense, great weapons to put around them. Like,
yeah. I mean,
the only thing that's bad about the Colts is Jim Irsay's dumbass. But other than that, like,
if you are okay, this is gonna be nuts. Do you substitute Clemson quarterback for Clemson quarterback if you're the Cleveland Browns?
Absolutely, you do.
Because you're gonna pay. You got to pay Deshaun that money anyway. It's fully guaranteed. So
it's fully guaranteed. So you're fucked.
It doesn't matter if he's on the team or not. You got to pay him that money. So, with that being said, do you either trade or cut him, let him do what he's going to do, and then you figure out what you can do with Trevor Lawrence?
Honestly, yeah. I mean, and that's the thing, right? You can do that and come up off that. You're gonna have to pay him that contract anyway, right? The Jacksonville will end up eating Trevor Lawrence's contract, so that'll be that. But then on top of that, after that, you can go get ample receiver help, right? More receiver help, because as we've seen since they got Nick Chubb back, like I said, superstar-based offense. Nick Chubb is back, so now Kevin Stefanski's offense is going to look good. No, it's not. But now that you see that Nick Chubb is back and they can actually run the ball, who's starting to get more involved more? Oh my God, one Elijah Moore, right? So now we can start to see that they can get these different type of receivers, involved with an ample quarterback, right? Now, like I said, like me and Mel have been saying, I don't think it was Deshaun's fault regardless.
Yeah, I'm not saying you get a number one pick. The number one pick is
gone. No, most definitely not.
I'm not saying you get a number one pick. All I'm saying is you get draft picks for him. Now, whatever those draft picks are, that's what they are. But you're not going to get a 1. I'm sure you can get a 2, a late 2, 3, and a 4, and from there on. But a 1, no. I mean, Trevor Lawrence is still a good talent. Like, no one is going to say he's not a talent.
And he's just and his measurables, you can't ignore somebody who's that big, that strong, and can move like that. And that's the thing. I think that part of the reason why Doug Peterson's going to get fired is because you got this huge dynamic quarterback that you're not even using the correct way in the correct instances. And that's literally fucking up your offense. It's the reason why basically your whole offense is getting hurt because you're relying on everybody else except the 6'6" quarterback who you just paid $200 million to.
Yep. Then let's move on to another quarterback on another team. That this is Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals.
Ass.
They're trash. The hype on Joe Burrow is the reason why this team is as bad as it is.
Or they just suck.
He's not okay. Everybody puts him in top 5 quarterback range. I don't do that. I don't think he's top 5 quarterback. I think he is a high-level game manager quarterback. And what I mean by that is he's only as good as the pieces that are working around him. He's not what Cam would call a game changer or anything like that. He's just a guy. And he's living off of he got the Bengals to the Super Bowl, and that was it.
Once.
And he beat Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs while doing it. But outside of that, he's really not. He doesn't do anything. He takes too many sacks. He makes bad decisions with the ball. And he's not we can't say, we can give other quarterbacks some kind of leeway because they don't have weapons. He has the weapons. So we can't make excuses for him.
They're ass. I don't care, bro. I'm done with the Bengals hype. I was done with the Bengals hype after they got to the Super Bowl and got their fucking ass whipped by the Rams. Look here, check this out. First of all, Joe Burrow has been getting overhyped since that fucking undefeated season at LSU, where LSU is the best college football team of all time. Shut the fuck up, bro. I'm tired of y'all pushing that shit just because these niggas went undefeated in an easier time, in an easier era to play football.
And look, if we're pros was on that team.
And it's not, and like, and we can do this all day. We can go LSU versus Miami versus Oklahoma versus like, it's really not a competition if you really break it down. But a lot of people have been overhyping Joe Burrow ever since that season, and then he followed that up by, oh my God, look at him, an astounding player getting his team to the Super Bowl, bro. Do y'all forget that they were one play away from losing to the Raiders in that first round of the playoff that same year? One play away from losing to the fucking Raiders. NFL's laughing stock, right? Okay. The reason why everybody is overhyping him is because he was, up until most recently, undefeated against Patrick Mahomes, right? Which that doesn't really move me because Patrick Mahomes isn't a good quarterback. And for anybody that wants to challenge me on that shit, go look at his fucking stats from this year. Go look at the numbers. Go watch the gameplay.
He's getting worse. This has been trending this way for the last 3
years. He's getting worse. Yes. And you want to know why? Matter of fact, no, we'll get into that later. But Joe Burrow he's been overhyped. He's a good quarterback. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying he's ass or anything like that. I'm saying the Bengals are ass because there's no way you guys have all that talent on both sides of the ball and still not be able to, I don't know, win any fucking thing. And I'm sick and tired of motherfuckers getting credit for getting to the Super Bowl. So the fuck what? Rich Gannon got to the fucking Super Bowl and won an MVP in the same fucking year. What the fuck does that mean? Like,
this that participation trophy era that we live in.
That bullshit. Like, I don't give a fuck who got there. Oh, he got to the Super Bowl. He got a team to the Super Bowl. Nigga, so do you forget that he had Jamar Chase on that team that also went for 200 yards receiving? Okay. He also had Joe Mixon, who also went for plus 100 yards every single time. Oh, okay. Like, come on, bro. What are we talking about? Like, it's that shit is down, man. That shit gets on my nerves, bro. Like, y'all got to stop overhyping these guys when they haven't did shit. He ain't done nothing but get to a fucking Super Bowl and lose. Please stop anointing him as a top 5, top 10 quarterback. No, bro, relax, dog. No, y'all got to stop with that shit, dog. That's annoying.
And then they're doing stuff. They're doing goofy stuff now, talking about, well, if you look at his numbers, I don't care. The numbers I care about are wins and losses. Wins and losses.
Wins and losses are the only things that matter. Wins and losses are the only thing that shows up in the wins and losses category. Oh, look at his I hate number niggas. Look at his numbers. Patrick Mahomes is undefeated this year. Those are numbers for you. But look at his actual stats. The nigga is ass.
But they changed. But the thing is, they changed what to look at based on who you're talking about. Because last year, when I was telling everybody Russell Wilson is a top 10 quarterback, look at the numbers will tell you that. And everybody's like, oh, no. Well, look, what's the Broncos record? What's the Broncos record? I was like, yeah, but his numbers as a quarterback, like, look, that don't mean nothing. Oh, so when it comes to Russell Wilson, it don't mean nothing. But when it comes to someone else, it means something. It's just stupid. It's all hypocrisy.
Narratives, and I hate them because motherfuckers don't know what they're talking about. I got into a back and forth with this dude on TikTok, and we was talking about quarterback play, talking about how Justin and Russell aren't real quarterbacks because they only throw for 100-something yards each game, but Patrick Mahomes is a real quarterback. I was like, wait a minute, how can you use that logic?
Because Russell Wilson has started 2 games for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and the offense has been averaging 33 points a game.
But I was like, how can you use that logic and say that neither one of those guys are good or real quarterbacks when Patrick Mahomes only threw for 20 more yards than both of those guys and had a worse QBR than both those guys with no touchdowns. Oh, but that's Patrick Mahomes. No, you can't do that because I just used your logic against you. So that would mean that Patrick Mahomes is a bad quarterback too. He's not a real quarterback either, right? Oh, okay.
Do you know how many times Joe Burrow has been to the playoffs?
Twice.
Yeah. Twice.
I know. Twice.
2.
Yeah. One time he got to Super Bowl, the other time he lost.
and we're talking shit like he's this guy. He only been in the playoffs twice. He been in the league. This is his 6th year in the league.
Oh, but he got hurt in bro, shut up.
I don't care about none of that. Next dude on the list, I don't care what they did last night. I really don't. The Jets are cooked.
The Jets are ass. I don't give a fuck.
And I'm gonna get on. Like I said, I'll get to the Why can't think of his name now? The receiver.
Devontae Adams?
No.
Or Garrett Wilson.
Garrett Wilson. I knew it wasn't his. I knew his last name wasn't Garrett, so I didn't want to say it, but it's Garrett Wilson. I'll get to that shit later. But I don't care about them winning last night. I don't care that Aaron Rodgers went 10 for 11 in the second half with 3 touchdowns and threw for 178 yards. I don't care about none of that.
They still suck.
They're trash.
Like they're legitimately horrible.
Like I got my brother was just like, oh, I mean, they can still win 10 games. I was like, how? What makes you think in the first 9 games of the season, they won 3 games? And then you think that they're going to, in the second half of the season, they're going, because if they're not, so there's 8 more games. So you think that they're going to go 7-1 down the stretch?
They really okay.
There is nothing. There is nothing. There's no proof that the Jets are good enough to go 7-1 down the stretch. I don't care what their schedule looks like.
Did they watch these games? I just want to know. Because okay.
It's like they're not. Like they're cooked, dog. They are cooked. They're cooked. And you beat a Texans team that is depleted.
There we are.
They are depleted of what all their wide receivers are going. Like it's not like that is not the same team. That is nowhere near the team that was supposed to start the season.
All their wide receivers are gone. Their left tackle that they essentially drafted as an experiment is not only gone for the year, but he's been ass. And then, like, they've been dealing with injuries on the defensive side of the ball. But that win, that win doesn't. Oh, fuck that! I ain't sorry. That win doesn't move me, bro. That win doesn't prove shit. I ain't gonna lie to you.
It don't change nothing. It don't change nothing.
Y'all still suck.
Still trash, dog. So it doesn't change nothing. Everybody's all, they figured it out. They didn't figure out nothing.
He said that after they won the second game, we might have just figured it out. And we're trying to bring New York some better times. And bro, shut up. Y'all niggas suck.
Trash.
You suck. You suck. Okay. You guys are ass. And look, okay, everybody want to sit up here and talk about Sauce Gardner. Oh, Sauce is having a horrible season. Y'all don't watch film enough for me to have these conversations with y'all.
Look,
I'm telling you right now.
First, and then second of all, what you did was you took the heart. See, everybody fails to realize what Robert Saleh was to that team.
Mm-hmm.
Like you failed to realize what he meant to the team. Now, they disregarded it because they brought in Aaron Rodgers. But that defense is never going to be the same. And I'm going to bet the Green Bay Packers defense is going to be disgusting.
Most definitely.
From here on out.
Mm-hmm.
Disgusting. Because Robert Saleh is going to have a point to prove.
And honestly, his points already been proven. We know it wasn't him, considering they got their ass with the past 2 games prior to this one.
Well, yes, yeah. I mean, he's pretty much proven his point. But the Jet defense is only going to get worse.
And it's going to be depleted because now that Saleh's gone, I guarantee that Richardson's going to, or Williams is going to be gone. Y'all can almost kiss Quincy Williams goodbye at this point. Not even gonna lie to y'all. Like y'all can legitimately,
you're gonna be gone. You're gonna lose, depending on what happens with Robert Saleh, where he goes. you're going to lose a couple guys.
Yeah. Oh no, it's gonna be more than a couple. DJ Reed's gonna leave. I'm pretty sure they're gonna end up trading Saw somewhere. Like I said, both the Williams brothers are gonna be gone, and you're probably gonna end up losing one of your linebackers as well. So
yeah, I just said that, Dre, because I was just saying like the Packer defense they're gonna make a step up because the Packer defense has been playing good already, and that's before they added Robert Saleh.
and they have weapons on the defensive side as well. Like they're really good on the defensive side. And it's the scariest thing about the Packers is they're young as hell.
Mm-hmm. So, So with all that being said, I said it before the season started. I'm probably gonna have to go back and get the archives out again, like you know how we do at the end of the season, pull the archives. And like I said, if the Jets win 6 games, that'll be amazing. They got 3 right now with 8 more to go. Now, I don't foresee them winning 7 games. So we can go.
Neither do I. They got a solid 5 in them. I ain't even gonna lie to you. And I know I was on this train where, I need Devontae to be. Fuck that. I ain't gonna lie to you. Fuck that shit. I don't care about them picks no more. If I'm on the Rams, fuck that pick, nigga. Yeah. Fuck that pick. I want both of you niggas to be ass.
Yeah, I want this shit to fail miserably. Because all of this, like you thought you was going to, and what makes me so mad, even on the touchdown pass that Devontae caught, you didn't play like that when you was on the fucking Raiders. Like, you caught 2 passes, and I'm looking at it, and I was just like, where was that 3 weeks ago?
The only time he did that when he was with Derek Carr, which reminds me, Josh McDaniels, calm your bitch ass down, because you ruined my fucking team, and I'll never let you fucking forget it. It's the only time he ever played like that, because then he got these other weirdo-ass quarterbacks, and was like, yeah, no, I don't want to play with these niggas. I'd rather play with my best friend.
Because Devontae was not getting any type of separation at all the last 2 seasons, like 0 separation. He fighting to get open, and now all of a sudden you shaking dudes off the line and just get the fuck out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, I saw it. It's all gravity, brother. It's all gravity, man. Y'all can have that. Y'all can have that because y'all gonna be ass. And when Aaron Rodgers ultimately retire at the end of the season, Devontae Adams gonna be pissed because who the fuck y'all gonna have throw the ball? Zach Wilson's gone.
Well, he's not. See, the thing is, this is the funny thing about all of this right now. He's owed $36 million next year. The Jets are not paying you $36 million next year.
Oh, yeah, no, most definitely not.
So you're getting cut, or you're going to have to restructure the contract.
Well, let me actually rephrase that, because the Jets might actually be stupid enough to do it.
Nah, they're not paying him $36 million next year.
I'm telling you right now, Mel, if there's one team that's dumb enough to pay Devontae Adams $30 million when he's on the downslope or when he's on the when he's on the wrong side of 30, I promise you it's the Jets.
Devontae's not a free agent next year. He's got a
player
player option
next year. Yeah.
He has a player option next year.
Mm-hmm.
So when he opts in, it's a $36 million hit.
Mm-hmm. And I guarantee Woody's gonna pay that because he's a dumbass.
So.
Oh, sure, we'll do anything to keep Devontae and Garrett together. Oh, you sure? Are you sure, Mr. Rogers? You sure?
That's it.
Almost definitely, yeah.
But that's if Aaron Rodgers if Aaron Rodgers leaves, they're not paying him $36 million. There's no way.
Woody Johnson doesn't. I don't put nothing stupid past Woody Johnson, if that makes any sense.
I wouldn't put it past him. I mean, he might.
He's incredibly impulsive and a dumbass. So something tells me that he would literally do that shit just to keep the quote unquote core together, even though the offensive core is ass, and ultimately go on a QB search and draft all of these horrible ass fucking QBs because he traded the last young talent that he could actually develop away, and they be ass, and Devontae ultimately retires with shit, and Garrett Wilson gets traded.
Yeah.
That's how I see this playing out.
I don't see nothing wrong with that. I can see that happening. Speaking of stupid organizations, see, I really can't call it a stupid organization. I just think the head coach is just bad, and it's the owner and the GM who continues to make the bad decision at head coach. This is the Dallas Cowboys. Mike McCarthy is playing for his football life. I think he's out of lives already. I think he's done. But for the Dallas Cowboys to be as miserable, to be as bad as they are, the quarterback he sucks. Dak Prescott is trash. Let's all agree on this. This is not a debate. We don't gotta do nothing. We don't talk about stats. We don't talk about nothing. Dak Prescott is not good. Okay? He's not. He gets you fooled because he'll put up gaudy numbers when the Cowboys are down by 20, and he'll pull them within 5 points and make y'all believe, man, if we just would have had 3 more minutes, we might have won that game. No, you wouldn't, because he would have threw an interception.
Mm-hmm.
You would have fumbled. The offense would have went 3 and out. Something stupid would have happened. Done. I'm not even mad at that comparison. I'm really not. Yeah, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. Doc Rivers and Mike McCarthy is a very good comparison. It's not bad. That's not bad. I'm not even mad at that. But he's got to get up out the paint. They got to get them a head coach, a real head coach, and a real offensive coordinator, somebody who is going to understand that the Dallas Cowboy formula to winning football games is running the ball and playing good defense.
That's always been the formula, but
that's always been the formula. I know that, you know that. I don't know why people try to deviate from the formula. Makes no sense.
That's I don't understand it. I don't understand how he kept his job in Green Bay so fucking long. The proof is in the pudding, bro. Like, it's right there in front of you. It's on the field. It's not like you can't like not see it. You know, like time management, horrible. Play call, horrible. Defense, horrible. Like Dak, horrible. I'm running game, horrible. Like, you brought back Zeke for what? To be asked? Like, I guess. I don't know, bro, but shit, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I would be lying if I said I wasn't enjoying this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would be lying if I said, hey, this isn't like this is great, right? You can see the Cowboys be ass with a top 10 roster. It's nothing more better than this, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. Nothing more. It doesn't get better than this. But yeah, I think he's just about done. Like, if Jerry Jones ain't seen enough yet, it's I don't know what more you need to see. Maybe because he thought that they were actually gonna win that San Francisco game.
I don't know why.
Maybe he possibly thought like it was gonna, something was gonna shake, right? Because CD did get open in the last few drives. Based off the corners' mistakes, because they had 2 rookie corners in there. But I mean, I'm just thinking, me personally, like, what more do you need to see? Like,
there's nothing left to see in Mike McCarthy, other than him packing his bags and walking out the front door.
I feel like they got to do him like they did Robert Saleh. You got to escort that man out because, bro, he's a terrorist at this point.
He got to go because he's stealing. He's stealing.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
No other coach. And when I say no other coach, I think I know what I'm talking about. Would have been able to last this long doing the shit that he has done. No. Like, put it like this. They're already talking about replacing Antonio Pierce in Las Vegas next season with Bill Belichick.
Insane, right?
That's crazy to me. And I get it, it's Bill Belichick, but you haven't given Antonio Pierce the requisite amount of time to try to actually turn this thing around.
Exactly. Yeah, Mike is done. I'm not gonna lie to you. But then again, Jerry Jones likes to hold on to things because he held on to Jason Garrett for way too long.
He held on to all them fools entirely too long because Dallas Cowboys shouldn't be as loyal to these quarterbacks. I mean, to these quarterbacks, head coaches. Y'all haven't won anything since when? The last Super Bowl they won was in 95?
1995, dog.
Yeah, no. You don't get you don't y'all are playing with house money, but the house been closed since 96.
I was gonna say I'm playing with house money, but the house done burned down, dog. You gotta rebuild that motherfucker.
Yeah. So they gotta go out, get them a real coach. Jerry Jones. And like I said, he is not as much to blame as people want to make him. This is a Mike McCarthy thing. This is an offensive coordinator thing. This is that whole shit is just bad.
Yeah, y'all suck. Like, you guys are ass. It is what it is. I'm sorry to tell y'all, but
well, if they did win, Jerry Jones does deserve most of the credit because he's the one who brought all the talent in, whether it was through the draft or through free agency. He brought the dudes in.
Let's say who's paying them.
You know what I'm saying? Now it's up to the coach. He's still got to put it in the pot and cook it up.
Yeah, you still got to put it together. You got to get a good scheme. You got to have a good game plan every single week. You got to know how to manage the clock. Mike McCarthy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's the sole reason why you lost 2 playoff games back to back is because you suck at clock management.
You're horrible at clock management. It's disgusting.
That's not a Jerry Jones problem. That's a Mike McCarthy problem.
That's a Mike McCarthy problem. And even if you want to blame the OC, the head coach is looking at the clock during the whole time. He's like, look, you are the CEO of that company. You got to make that shit happen, bro. Got to make it happen.
My coach used to tell me, Mel, bro, that anytime there's a delay game, anytime there's a penalty that has to come by way of clock, by way of time, it is two people's fault. Head coach, quarterback. That is it. Because both of you niggas are looking at the clock all fucking game. Yep. So there's no excuse as to why you don't know how much time there is.
Nope. Can't do it, man. All right. So that's that part of the show. That's first quarter. Second quarter is going to get a little dicey. It's going to get a little dicey right now.
Tell them. Number two, but number one in your heart. I just think we were prepared. You know, one thing my trainer, he told me, he said, what did he say? He just told us to be prepared. I just think.
Shout out to my boy James. We'll get to James in the fourth quarter too. Shout out to my boy.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to my boy James. And then I'm gonna make Mulich happy in the fourth quarter because something happened and it was dope as hell. But I'm gonna shout it out. I'm gonna set it up. All right, now.
I love it already.
Anthony Richardson. Give me your thoughts on the Anthony Richardson situation. On both situations. When I mean situations, you know what I mean. Him tapping out on 3rd and goal. And now him being benched for Joe Flacco.
Dun, 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 dun. We have our first dickhead of the week, guys. Oh, isn't this great? Oh my God. I'm telling you, I got a whole ass sound I'm gonna come up with. I'm gonna drop it. Bro, I can't necessarily drop a promo video because y'all know how that goes. But we got a dickhead of the fucking week right here. Bro, never in my damn near 15 years now of playing any sport, bro, have I ever seen somebody that was a starter tapped out of the fucking game, mind you,
the quarterback,
during a pivotal 3rd down, during a pivotal game. Are we dead? First of all, you're a first-round pick. First of all, big dog, you're a first-round pick, brother. Somebody who people thought you were going to say, oh, my God, look at him. He's a specimen. He can run a 4.3. He can throw for 65 yards. Oh, my God. Isn't he great? The Colts are going to be so amazing when Anthony Richardson comes back next year. I can't wait. Only for this nigga to tap out. This nigga tapped his hip. First of all, bro, the play wasn't even that, it wasn't even that extensive. It wasn't even that strenuous to the point where it's like, damn, I just ran 95 yards around the motherfucking around all these weak ass niggas. I gotta tap out, bro. Joe, come get me. Bro, you ran 3.5 yards and then slid. And got up and was like, you know what? I ain't even gonna lie. I'm just about done. Yeah. Hey, Joe, come on, come get me. You let a nigga who was caught taking naps on the like. He has more right to tap out of a game than your big head ass. He was taking naps on the sideline while coming through in the playoffs, dotting motherfuckers up, and Kevin Stefanski's weak ass motherfucking offense, bro. There's no fucking way that you sat there and did that shit. And then it's crazy because motherfuckers sitting there talking about, oh my god, I'm surprised they missed him.
This is let me answer this real quick. So Andre says wide receivers and running backs run one play and tap out, tap out all game. Let me let you know. Let me do this real quick. One, that's not true. Second, none of them niggas is the quarterback. Okay, it's the quarterback. It's not the runner. It's not the tailback. It's not the wide receiver. Offensive linemen don't tap out. Offensive linemen play the whole game. So you can't be the quote unquote leader because that's what the quarterback is. Have you ever seen Lamar Jackson tap out? He doesn't run more than Lamar Jackson. Lamar don't tap out. Have you seen Peyton? When Patrick Mahomes is running around doing his goofiness, has he ever tapped out of a game? Have you ever seen Michael Vick tap out? Never. Cam Newton, anybody who you think is a running or a mobile quarterback, have you ever seen them look to the sidelines and tap their helmet and walk off the field? Mind you, if it was first down, maybe. It was 3rd and goal. Even if you were tired, my dude, call a run play. Mel, I don't give a fuck what down it was. Bitch ass nigga, we don't run all this shit and do all this motherfucking conditioning for you to tap off my goddamn field, bro. Like, that's not, it's inexcusable because you can't. Oh my God. You can't, like, we have it, you see the sayings on each quarter. On the fourth quarter, we have finish strong. Finish strong. There's a reason why we say that. Because we know there's going to be points in the game where you're going to be tired. Your body's going to hurt. You're going to be mentally drained. All of these things are going to be happening, but you still have to finish strong. If they were going to, I don't care if it was 3rd and 60, and they were running, if they were running the ball either way, he needs to be on the field. It's called leadership. Hey, I gotta address this real quick because Dre, we love you. Andre, we love you. But there's a difference between a quarterback tapping out and a receiver / running back tapping out. A receiver is running every single play of the game, like every single play. Even if they're blocking, they have to get off the ball hard as fuck. That's the number one rule of the receiver. Get off the fucking ball hard. Sell the play, right? So they're running every single. This is why there's rotation. This is why they have backup so guys can stay fresh. They're running every single play. Whether it's short, whether it's long, they're running. The quarterback is not running every single fucking play. I play quarterback. They don't run all the fucking time. Trust me. They get to chill out, right? If I get to do a little handoff, if I get to do and play action, that's probably the most quarterbacks run during the play is a rollout. And they motherfuckers barely run those. Yeah, it's not so much. I know what you're saying. I know you're not saying it's not okay. But what I'm saying is quarterbacks, you have a different set of responsibilities. Like, you have a different target on your back. Your left tackle doesn't look to the sidelines and be like, take me out because I'm tired. Trent Williams has to play left tackle and tight end depending on the formation. He has to go into motion. He's got to run, and then he's got to go back to tackle and play tackle. Like, you never seen Trent Williams be like, all right, I'm tired, I'm tapping out. Bro, they sent my man's in motions. Linemen don't go in motions. A lineman is not supposed to go in motion, dog. A 6'5", 350-pound dude should not be going left or right on a lead play. In a motion and be coming off the line full sprint and taking out a corner or an outside line. Bro, I'm not even gonna lie. Like I said, it's like, you feel me? You see guards after a screen play tap out? Like, I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Guards when they have to pull, oh, I'm tired, I gotta tap out. Like, bro, what? Bro, there's no way that you did that in a live game. You feel me? And like, thought it was gonna go over cool. Bro, like I said yesterday,
If you gonna tap out of a motherfucking game, nigga, lie.
You better be hurt.
Nigga, I don't give a fuck if you not hurt. Lie.
Yeah,
Lie.
Don't say I was tired.
Because I was tired, bro. Then that's the thing about it. They asked you about it, and you said, "Oh, because I was tired." Bitch ass, you could have said anything. My toe hurt. I had to take a shit. I caught a cramp.
Look, I was seeing I was seeing.
You feel me? My helmet broke. I don't know, bro. You could have came up with anything, but you said because I was tired. That's uncome. You can't come back from that as a not only as a player. I'm trying to get people to understand this. Not only as an athlete, but as a quarterback. That's something that you just don't come back from. My quarterback, the leader of my team, went like this.
The huddle looks at
because he was tired. Bro, there's no way. There's no fucking way. Yeah, you deserve to be benched, big dog. I'm sitting you on. Yeah, nah. No, you're gonna run. Do you know what?
You lose the locker room, and everybody's like, "Well, he's
quick.
Young. He's young, and he's just no."
No, that doesn't matter. You're looked at as a leader of men. That's why you got the job.
They put that C on your jersey for a reason.
And you've had that C on your jersey since, I'm assuming, in high school. So you know what comes with that job. I know you wasn't tapping out at Florida. I know you wasn't tapping out in high school. So what makes you think you can be a professional and do it?
And you played, and you did way more in high school. I'll bet that.
Like,
But like this.
I'm just.
Have you, as much as Travis Hunter plays offense and defense, have you ever seen Trav tap out?
I'd do you one better, man. I would do you one better. As much as Sheduer got hit last year, did we ever see him tap out of a game?
No.
As horrible, as shit, as ass as that offensive line was, no run game, man's getting hit, man's got sacked 50 plus times.
See, there's a difference about being honest and then understanding what need to say, what you need to say in the setting. Okay.
I have no problem being honest when you're a regular smegular person that don't make millions of dollars. When you make millions of dollars, nigga, you're getting paid to lie.
When you're in that's why they have media classes. Like, you're supposed to know, like, you can be honest and you can tell half the truth. And that's all he had to do right then and there. It's just tell half the truth. Yeah, I tapped out. Yeah, you know what? That's why I slid. I felt something pull. I just didn't want to, I had to, my knee was fucked up, anything. But as a leader on that team and understanding what it takes to play the game of football, for you to say that you was tired is nasty work.
And for me, I don't even care if rich people are athletes. I don't give a fuck if you niggas lying or not, man. I don't give a fuck what the fuck is real shit. Show up on the fucking field and play. But I don't care about y'all being. I don't care about the integrity of you, motherfucking you being hurt or you not being hurt, bro. Like, nigga, lie, nigga, shit. I got turf toe. My foot hurt. I think I caught a cramp. I don't know, bro. But don't telling the world that you was tired during a live press conference, bro.
No. You can tell the boys in the locker room, like, look, nigga, like I was done. That's one thing. But when you get in front of that microphone, it's got to be something totally different. It's got to be. Because we're going to look at you different. Because they could have handled it in-house and maybe he doesn't get benched. But because now that we all know, they got to sit him down. Oh, no, you muted me.
Yeah. As a player, as a coach, as a fan, as his mama, I'm not taking that, bro. What? I'm calling my son that day. Nigga, you was what? You mean tell me I got up all these goddamn mornings and all these nights and shit taking you to these games and Pop Warner events for your ass to be tired when you made it? Oh, I'm whooping your ass when you get home. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what's going to happen.
You ain't going to be tired when you walk into the goddamn bank.
Yeah, you ain't tired when you go cash that check. When you go buy that new VVS bust down Rolly AP, whatever the fuck these dumbass kids be wearing nowadays.
And the thing of what made it even crazier for me is you didn't earn the right to tap out.
You so didn't.
Because the guy that came in relief for you is playing better football than you. So what would have happened if Joe Flacco would have got the first down on 3rd and goal? Or scored a touchdown? Then what?
Dude, like they was already calling for your job already, big dog. So the way I see it is, you just gave your job away.
You gave your job away. You gave it away because out of something that was minor, dog. It was minor. It was a long 3rd and goal. The next play, I'm guessing, wasn't going to be a pass play anyway. So all you had to do was take the snap and hand the ball off. Walk off the field.
Hand the ball to your Pro Bowl running back and walk right off the field.
Like, it's just, I don't know. It's weird to me. But
it's insanity how people think they can tap off of a field, tap out of a game during a pivotal time, during a pivotal game, bro. This is a divisional
and y'all needed
rival.
That game.
Y'all needed that game. This is a divisional game. What we needed. This is important. Especially considering that Houston goes on to lose this week. Like, that's a big win if y'all capitalize. You tapped out?
Tapped out.
Gotcha.
Okay. Now let's get to I'm gonna do this, and everybody knows how I feel. Ryan Clark used to be my guy. I don't know what happened to Ryan Clark. I don't even know if this is the real Ryan Clark. This might be a clone that they put in place of the Ryan Clark that used to play football. Because this Ryan Clark is a bitch. He's a big bitch. Soft bitch. He is WAP. You know what WAP is? I'm not going to break it out to you.
Hey, that's that Cardi B.
That's that Cardi B.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 different things with him last couple weeks. One, he's in hot water over the whole whiteface thing that he did when he came dressed up as Bill Belichick.
Hey, y'all, white people do it. Y'all better get over it. No. We just added to the fun.
But this is why it's a big deal. This is why. Because I'm not mad that he did it. I'm not mad that it was done. I'm mad at who did it. And the reason why I'm mad is because he's the first person to go to race in any conversation. And he did it when he stuck his foot in his mouth about the whole Donald Trump and it was when the comedian made the Puerto Rico comment and he tried to put it on Trump, and then he says, what do you mean by make America great again? And then he called him a racist and did all this other shit. And he does this a lot. Ryan Clark does this a lot. And my biggest problem with it is you can't criticize someone for doing something and then you go do the exact same thing and don't think you aren't supposed to be criticized. That's being a hypocrite. Because if a white person would have got on television and they did blackface, you would have been the first one with your hand in the air or your fist in the air telling everybody how it was wrong, and you would have ran down slavery and all of the things. You would have got on your Malcolm X and your Martin Luther King right off the rip. But then there you go. And you do it. And you don't think that it's going to look weird to people? Like, stop it, bro. Like, I don't like, if you're going to do sports, do sports. Stop trying to cross politics and sports. They don't mesh. It's very weird. It's fucked up. Because what happens is, because you start drawing lines in the sand, people start looking at you different. It's like when Nick Bosa popped up with the MAGA hat during the 49er game. Bro, vote for who you're going to vote for and let people do what they do. And I get it. Everybody is proud of who they're going to vote for. And they want everybody to know, I'm voting for Kamala. I'm voting for Trump. I'm voting for this one. I'm voting for that one. That's cool. But the problem is people are going to judge you for the choices that they know you are making. They're going to judge you for the past decisions and things that you have done. So if you just keep yourself away from that, I can't call you a hypocrite. I can't call you a wop. I can't do a lot of things. So, Ryan Clark, you're probably not going to see this. You're probably not. But I did comment on several of your videos. Now, you know exactly how I feel. Just stop. Just stick to the sports, man. Stick to sports. Because everything that you do is counterproductive. It's all you're a race baiter. You're a simp. You're all the things not good. Just keep your mouth shut and stick to sports.
Well, you know, that's how you get famous now, right, Mel? You have to especially in today's age, right? You got to pick a side, and whatever side you're on, you got to make it loud. And oh my God, I'm on the left, I'm on the right, and I want everybody to know about it. Like, bro, shut up. Nobody fucking cares, dog. I don't give a fuck who you niggas is voting for, bro. Like, just stay the fuck over there and on your side. Don't, you feel me? Don't come over here bugging what the fuck I'm doing. You feel me?
Like because the thing about it is, we can, like, we're all friends until you find out who I'm voting for.
Until motherfuckers find out who you're voting for, or who you're supporting, or who you're this, or who you're that.
I'm still the same dude, but now that I go against whatever it is that you aren't, like, now that we're opposites on this voting thing, I can't, no, fuck him.
I can't fuck with you now because you're not voting for Kamala. That doesn't mean I'm automatically voting for Trump, though. How you know I want to go write my own goddamn name in?
Right, like this, people, but that's where we are. And this is why I say politics and sports shouldn't commingle. They shouldn't be together. Because you can vote for Kamala Harris, and I'm happy for you. You do your thing. You have your reasons why you're doing what you're doing. I may vote for Cornel West. I have my reasons for voting for Cornel West.
Yeah, he may have said some shit that you may like. She may have said, bro, at the end of the day, I ain't never liked this whole politics coming into sports shit. I ain't never like motherfuckers doing too much when it comes to sports, because growing up, none of that shit mattered when it came to sports.
None of it.
I'm saying? Like, none of that mattered, bro. It didn't matter whether this person was white. Didn't matter whether that person was black. Didn't matter whether that person voted for Donald Trump. Didn't matter whether that person, who that fucking person voted for. At the end of the day, nigga, if I line up right here, are you gonna line up right next to me? That's the only thing that fucking mattered. You feel me?
That's it.
Like, and when it comes to shit like this, because everybody want to talk about the whiteface thing and all the shit like that, bro. If you want to talk about the whiteface thing, first of all, go do your Googles. I'm not here to do no fucking homework for nobody, but just go do your Googles, okay? If y'all gonna be mad about him doing whiteface, then y'all white people have to be mad about motherfuckers doing blackface. It's the same thing. Take it as a fucking joke. We take it as a joke now. Y'all laugh it off. It's just a joke. Well, laugh the shit off. It's just a fucking joke. Get the fuck over it, dog. So that doesn't, none of that shit moves me, bro. It's just stay in your lane. And I get what he's trying to do, because going political and going and talking about women's rights and all of this stuff like that, talking about all these current events, that is what keeps you good. That's what keeps you popping. That's what keeps you popular. But, bro, like, none of that's, like, sometimes, nigga, all we do is want to hear sports. All we do is want to talk about sports. All we do is want to converse about sports, bro. Like, niggas don't want to always sit in here and get into some real life shit to where now motherfuckers are sitting here going at each other, or motherfuckers are getting defensive because of it. Nobody got time for all that shit all the fucking time, bro. Don't nobody want to sit here and discuss that shit all goddamn day. Like, no, I don't care. That's the thing that niggas be scared to say. I don't care. You feel me? I wish more niggas would speak on that. Just like, hey, bro, like, I get it. You may be passionate about this, but me personally, I don't give a fuck. Straight up. I don't care. You feel me? Whatever happens is gonna happen.
Because what's happening, what the biggest problem is that we end up killing lifelong friendships over something that's only gonna last 2 months. I'm watching videos of people getting divorced over politics. I'm watching friends and family members not talk to each other no more over politics. You niggas not politicians? Why does it matter?
Like, is y'all running? Are they running? That's what I'm saying. Like, are you running for office, bro? Because y'all be so invested and so inflicted and so, because, like, y'all are running for the office that y'all are fighting for. I'm just like, first of all, bro, none of y'all really understand politics. That's the reason why I don't talk about it, because none of y'all really understand it, and y'all don't really understand the ins and outs and logistics of it. So, of course, I'm not going to talk about it. But other than that, y'all be severing relationships and, oh, well, this person is this and this person is that. And, oh, well, if you do this, then that's a deal breaker for me. Bro, shut up. Like, legit, shut up, bro. Because most of you niggas don't even fucking care after the next month.
Nope. And that's the problem. And this is why I'm gonna end it with this. I'm gonna end it right here with this. And there's only one way to end it. That's with my guy Jameis. Because Jameis is the guy who started off second quarter. Jameis is going to be the guy who ends the second quarter. Now just listen to what Jameis said. This is all that matters.
Opportunities come once in a lifetime. And with those opportunities, we have to make the most of it. Every one of us have an individual responsibility to go out there and fight for each other. Represent the names on your back, represents the names that's on your helmet. Well, we don't got no decal. So represent the Bengals. All right, one play at a time. All right, together. All right, here we go. 7-on-3. 1, 2, 3, bam! Let's get it.
Jameis always got he always got it. Always. So, with that being said, just represent the name on the back of your jersey. That's it. If you don't play sports, it's your last name. You represent your family. Your family. That's it. Take care of yours, support yours, uplift yours, and everybody does the same thing. We are all helping everybody out. Keep politics out of the goddamn sports. It's fucking stupid. Goddamn. Hate it. All right. Let's go.
Hey, fellas, let's work today. Let's focus. We still got the main thing, right? Let's keep the main thing. Say that. Keep the main thing. Keep the main thing. Let's go.
All right. It's ironic, not ironic. You know who we support on the show because we kind of make them integral parts of the show. So this portion will be centered around Coach Prime a little bit, but Sheduer Sanders. I was watching Mel Kiper talk about the draft coming up. Mel Kiper does his draft big board and stuff like that. And he does not believe that Sheduer Sanders and Cam Ward are top 20 prospects in the draft. And teams will reach because teams are going to need quarterbacks. So they're going to make reaches to draft at Sheduer and a Cam Ward and maybe one or two other quarterbacks in the first round in this upcoming draft. What do you think, Mullich? Is Sheduer and Cam Ward top 20 draft picks?
Absolutely. Mel Kiper's a dumbass. This has been established years.
And he also said, Mel is normally right though. This is why I don't like criticizing Mel Kiper. But then he also said that all of the quarterbacks in last year's draft have higher grades than Sheduer and Cam Ward.
It's like I literally looked at it. I've been comparing both those two legitimately for 2 weeks. He would be incorrect.
Like outside of Caleb, which I would still rank Sheduer higher than Caleb, probably not Cam Ward. But aside from Jaden Daniels and Caleb Williams, there was no other quarterback that you would rank higher than Sheduer.
Honestly, bro, I looked at the stats. The only quarterback that legitimately had more yards than Sheduer last year was Cam Ward. That was it. Like, not even Jaden.
And then you go.
Like, I've been looking at this all for like 2 weeks, bro. Mel Kiper's a liar. He needs to stop doing that.
And it's like, I don't understand. I think if Sheduer's name wasn't Sheduer Sanders, they would be on his dick.
Easily.
Like, I honestly believe if that was not Deion Sanders' son, that he would be a big deal.
Just like they're doing to Cam Ward, because everybody has him in high regards and high hopes. But when you look at both gameplay, when you look at the stats of both, when you look at the QBR, the yards, the accuracy, they're literally neck and neck, except Sheduer is way more accurate and way more consistently accurate.
Right. And it's weird, like how they evaluate who's a good prospect and who's not a good prospect. I have always said this, and I will stand on this. it's easier for me to know how good a quarterback is when he's playing with bad talent.
Yep.
Because if he's playing good with bad talent, that lets me know if he gets good talent to great talent, he's going to be amazing. But it's hard for me to gauge a quarterback who's playing with very, very good talent. That's why it's hard to judge an Alabama quarterback, an Ohio State quarterback, because they're surrounded by such good talent. When you remove them from that talent, they don't look the same. But you get a guy who went to a small school and then he becomes a great pro. And then you're like, oh, well, we didn't see that in college because he wasn't playing with NFL players in college. Like, if you look at the majority of the great quarterbacks, most of them really didn't go to big schools.
Yep. This is true.
So, and the ones that did, like, there are less Peyton Mannings and more Tom Brady's.
Mm-hmm.
Because Tom Brady wasn't a star when he went to Michigan. I just want people to understand that. Like, Tom Brady was not. I'm a Michigan. I know this. Okay, Tom Brady lost his job to Drew Henson. And who was the other one? Was it Elvis Gerback?
Yep.
I believe it was Elvis
that.
Gerback.
Yep, it was Elvis Gerback. I remember that.
So it was just like he fought his way to becoming who he is today. Like, he wasn't the number one quarterback prospect coming out of high school. That's not who he was. And a lot of the guys, like Matthew Stafford is one of the guys that was really good in high school, really good in college, and became really good in the pros. But most of those guys, it's not that many of those guys. Most of the guys that are really good in high school and really good in college, they don't pan out in the pros. It's always dudes that you don't know. Like, where the fuck did he come from? That end up being the guys.
Every time.
So I don't know how they evaluate it. It doesn't make any sense to me. But to say that Sheduer Sanders and Cam Ward aren't top 20, they're not top 20 prospects in the draft is insane. You mean to tell me you can find 20 players better than Sheduer Sanders? That's crazy. That's crazy. That is crazy talk. I'm not saying he's the best, but I'm not saying he's not. He's definitely a top 10 player in this draft.
He's the best quarterback in this draft.
He's the best quarterback in this draft. He's definitely a top 10. So you're telling me there's a collection of offensive skill players and defensive players that are better, 20 of them that are better than Sheduer Sanders.
That's what I heard. 20 of them.
That's ridiculous. I'm not buying that. I'm not buying that there's 21 other guys better, because I got to add Sheduer into this, that are better than Cam Ward. I'm just not doing it. Sorry. Like, you turn on the tape, you turn on the games on Saturdays and you watch these dudes play and you realize they're special. They're special.
Everybody that said Colorado wasn't going to win over 3 games this year.
Then there's that part.
Then
there's that.
Discuss.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Like, just if put it like this, they still think that a dude like what's the quarterback? Carson Beck and Georgia. Like, there's still people thinking he is a better quarterback than Sheduer.
There's no way.
And it's, if you watch these two guys play football and you walk away thinking Carson Beck is a better quarterback than Sheduer Sanders, then you don't need to watch football ever again.
Oh, and I told everybody about one Quinn Ewers in Georgia. Didn't I tell y'all what was gonna happen?
I would have to look that up. I don't think he's putting up better numbers than Kyler and Baker when they went to Heisman.
No, he's not. That's actually not true at all either.
I would have to look that up. Let me see. Let's go. Baker, Mayfield, Heisman. When did he win the Heisman? 2017? Baker threw for 4,300 yards, 41 touchdowns, and I think he ran for like 800 yards that year. And I know Cam Ward isn't there yet. I think he's only at like 2,600 yards passing. So I don't know. We don't have to wait till the season's over to get that. Baker had a nutty season, and Kyler had a nutty season when he went. So we're gonna see. We got time.
Well, they did the comparison through 6 or 7 games when I just looked it up, and Cam wasn't ahead of either of those guys. The only person he was ahead of legitimately was Caleb Williams.
Okay. Well, like I said, we still got time. We got time to figure it out. So we got that. What do you have? Should Stephen A. talked about it about Coach Prime, Coach of the Year. If the Buffaloes win 10 or 11 games, does he get it? Or does this happen? Depending on what happens, depending on
and some of the guys you kept. Where does that process start? I mean, what
do you mean? I don't get the question.
Well, when you recruit them, how do you sell your vision of your culture? I mean, what's the...
Who are you talking about? The high school guys, the transfers? Who?
All of the above. I mean, how do you... Is there
it's pretty simple. I win. Google me.
Google me, bitch. Indiana cooking.
Valid.
Like, they ain't play nobody, but they cooking. They undefeated. So you can't knock a team that's undefeated, really. You can come up with flaws in why they're undefeated and yada, yada, yada. But it's Indiana, though. So you got to take that and be like, well, it's Indiana. It's not like he had,
I mean, he's valid.
A powerhouse school.
He's valid in his comments. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, no, he's valid, 100%. So I guess where I'm getting at is Coach of the Year is a 2-man race right now between Coach Prime and Kurt. What's his last name? Got his last name. He got some ill like Italian last name. He looked like Joe Pesci in one of his pitches. But I think it's going to be more impressive if Colorado wins 10 or 11 games, because they would have beaten a couple ranked teams. We still got to see what happens with Indiana. Indiana's schedule the rest of the way, I'm gonna tell you right now. Where is Indiana's schedule? They are 8-0 right now, and they play their last. These are their last 4 games: Michigan State, Michigan State, Michigan, Ohio State, Purdue. So we're gonna find out for real. That's tough.
Very.
That's tough. So we're gonna find out what Indiana is made of, because Michigan State, I think they can win that Michigan State game. So I'm not gonna put that on them. Michigan's playing like some shit. So if they beat Michigan, I wouldn't be shocked. But that Ohio State game and that Purdue game, and the only reason why I say the Purdue game is because that's a rivalry game. And rivalry games always get a little funky.
Purdue always plays them very well, too.
So we'll see. I got Coach Prime. You know what side I lean on. All right.
We're probably on top over here.
Yeah. So let's ride this out. We hitting this. Unlike Anthony Richardson, we're not tapping out. We finishing strong. sir. We're going to finish this thing off the right way, the best way, the only way we know how to finish it. Now, I told y'all I was setting something up. I need Mojo on the screen for this. This involves him. Wait a minute. Go over there and sit down. I gotta find it. Where is it? Why can't I find it? Did I not load it up? What happened? Where did it go? Don't tell me I messed this whole thing up. Nope. All right. Hold on. I got y'all. Oh, no. All right, here we go. My bad. I had this whole thing set up, and then for whatever reason, it did not download. So my bad.
StreamYard is always dealing with some technical difficulties.
Yeah, I've spent, like when I tell you, I made sure I put it up here, but for whatever reason, it did not show up. So that's irritating, but I got it. Don't worry about it. Oh, see, my silly ass. I did have it up. It was just the screen was wrong. Okay, peep this out. It's going to make sense in 2 seconds. Hey.
I already know where you're going, though.
You already know. You already know. Give me my man, Jameis. Jameis going to come out here cooking.
Oh, as much as I love my guy, famous Jameis, man.
The cool kids know what to do.
The goddamn Jets.
Now, it's gonna make sense right now. Polly Market dropped his video this week. He fucked us last week. He didn't fuck us this week, but he made up for it. Mulich, pay attention.
You know I'm here.
Week 8 of the NFL season is over. Holy shit, that was beautiful. Literally the best weekend of football since the 2022 divisional round. This is what happened in every game. How in the fuck do the Rams keep getting away with these blatant penalties late in games? Okay, sure, it's only happened twice in 10 years, but shut up, I don't care. We have more important games to get to. Oh my God, Trevor Lawrence with a dime to the end zone. The Packers don't have Jordan Love. No way they can drive all the way down the field. Oh, what the fuck? Here we go, baby. Game tied at 27 with no time left. Walk it off, white boy.
For the second straight week.
If the NFL really cared about its players, they wouldn't be letting Tua play in this game while trying to add an 18th game to the schedule. Oh fuck, let me shut up because the Cardinals are down 2 with 1 second left. Chad Ryland, walk that shit off, white boy. Okay, the Green Bay Jets are playing the worst team in the NFL. This should be easy enough. Jameis Winston speaks better than any presidential candidate we've had since 2012 and also holds the code to a fucking bomb, also known as his right arm. Deshaun Diddler Watson has 0 300-yard passing games for the Browns in 19 starts. Famous Jameis and Joe Flacco have a combined 6 300-yard games in 7 starts for Cleveland in the Watson era.
Oh my gosh, they found it!
Anthony Richardson started 2 of 15 with 82 yards, a touchdown, and a pick, then proceeded to excuse himself from the game. The Lions are by far the best team in the NFL, but will inevitably fall to the Chiefs in the Super Bowl due to a bullshit call by the refs on the last drive of the game. Kirk Cousins owns the Buccaneers. Wow, Tampa almost hit the game-winning Hail Mary, but those plays are pretty much impossible to convert. You don't care, I don't care, on we go. Ever since he joined Seattle, Geno Smith has emerged into the best backup quarterback in the NFL. That was a nice way to say he ain't good enough to start. This was such a boring game. The Commanders have a 0% chance to win this game with 1 second left on Polymarket. Oh wait, why are we still on the Redskins game? This shit is over. What the fuck is this music? Mommy, I'm scared. What is about to happen? Oh my God! Hide the women and kids because Jaden Daniels is launching a fucking nuke!
The Hail Mary with the game on the line.
Okay, but Bo Nix has the butt-shit Broncos at 5-3. Dak Prescott is the biggest stat patter in sports. Also, I wonder who Nick Bosa will be voting for next week.
Another turning point of forks.
Okay, now fucking follow me at Polymarket Sports for NFL recaps every week other than last week. I'm sorry about that, Pookie. Week 8 of the NFL.
So, if you didn't catch it, he made it up for us. He made it up. Clearly, even if he don't, I feel like he watches the show. Because to 2 shout-outs. One, the Jets thing. I did that on Sunday, right when the Jets lost. So he used the exact same meme that I did. And famous Jameis, we heard Mulich say that on Friday. And all of the talking points that he had in that video is everything that we talked about here. All of it. And this is how we feel right now. That is how we feel when you get the shout out from Polymarket Sports. Shout out to my boy over there doing this thing.
Thanks, Bulls.
That'll bring us to the Commanders game with the Bears. The ending was absolutely ridiculous. A lot of things happened, a lot of mixed feelings. I was arguing with people about Caleb, and they was like, "Oh, well, he played like trash. This, that, and the third. He's the reason why we lost." I was like, no. Anytime the offense gives the defense the ball back with 23 seconds and a 3-point lead, and then they walk off the field and y'all lost, had nothing to do with the offense. Nothing. And I'm not going to sit here, "Oh, what about the other 3 quarters?" I don't care. With 23 seconds, the defense walked on the field with the lead. And then they walked off it as losers. That had nothing to do with the offense. 0. Nothing.
Let's get real for a second here, Mel, because I've been having the same arguments. And you want to know the single most stat that I point out to people to disband that whole narrative that they like to push out? There was only 1 touchdown pass thrown in that game.
Yeah.
There was only one. Only one, guys. That was it. It was Jaden Daniels' Hail Mary throw. That was the only touchdown thrown in that game. No touchdown was thrown by either quarterback until that Hail Mary. So if the narrative is that Caleb played bad, you would have to put that same narrative on Jaden Daniels as well, right? Considering he didn't throw a touchdown either.
That was the argument that I was making. I was like, so Jaden played like ass too then.
Oh, okay. Because if we're being real, they both played really solidly to put their teams in position to win the game. Jaden just made a hell of a fucking throw, 65 goddamn yards, damn near 66 yards if we're being real.
Yeah. And
launched that bitch.
And then I'm not one of these people that's blaming Stevenson, because if you watch the play, he was about a good 2.5, 3 feet off the ground when he deflected that pass. Like
he was.
Normally the ball doesn't carry him backwards like that. It took a weird bounce. And it just so happens that the receiver was sitting in the back of the end zone. Because if you watch it, he got pushed out of the way. He just kind of walked around to end up where he was, and that's where the ball ended. It was a once in a lifetime freakish type of thing that happened. I'm not mad at him. Yes, he could have paid more attention and been more engaged in the game, 100%. But he was still the one who made the play on the ball.
Here's one thing about that, right? Here's one thing about that. The only problem that I had with Mr. Stevenson is, number one, you was doing the same shit last week, and that shit got you fucked up. Not last week, but last year, and that shit got you fucked up last year too. Okay? Talking shit to the damn crowd, and then you want to sit up there and get toasted. I've seen that happen multiple times last year when you was a fucking rookie. You would think that you being a second-year player, you learn your motherfucking lesson at the end of a goddamn game. And the thing that really pissed me off is it's the fact that you sitting there with your back turned while niggas is running at you, bro. There's still time on the clock, bro. I don't give a fuck what's going on. Bitch ass nigga, I need you attentive. I need you locked in, bro. I need you locked in because there's still time on the clock. We still have a game to play. Not only a game to play, but a game to finish. Okay? Exactly. I need you to focus, lock in. Stop with all this celebration bullshit, making bets with the bro. First of all, I don't understand why you're so engaged with a team that's not in your division. With fans that aren't in your division. If this was the Vikings, if this was the Packers, if this was the Lions, shut the fuck up. All right, bet, talk your shit. It was the Redskins, bro. What gripe do you have with those fans? None. Y'all see them once every 5-6 fucking years, bro. Like, exactly. I need you focused on the game. And the thing about the Hail Mary, right? Beautiful throw by Jaden. Beautiful throw by fucking Jaden, bro. But offenses do that. They will stack a receiver at the back. They'll kind of have him trailing or whatever the case may be. And if just so happens, if somebody knocks it down, then the person who's trailing can catch it and kind of roll into the end zone. Or if they just so happen to fuck around and tip it back up, the person behind, who's nobody ever fucking looks for, normally catches it, game over. My coach always used to tell me, run to the pile, hit everybody.
Yep.
Hit everybody over there. Like, create a whole ass pile, knock everything down, not the ball, knock people down, because you can't catch the ball if you're on the ground. So everybody over there in that little huddle with their hands up looking stupid, all you niggas is getting hit. Every single one of y'all. But that's the only problem I had. Like, bro, focus. There's still time on the clock, bro. Focus on the game, because at the end of the day, we know football, anything can happen any given Sunday. But you got in trouble for doing the same shit last year. That's why you got benched.
Factual.
That's why you got benched last year. You didn't learn your lesson. So I lock in. That's it. That's my only gripe, bro. Lock the fuck in, because when you don't, that's what happens.
Yep. So with that being said, that is going to lead us to our boys at Layout. And Layout Drive of the Week, courtesy Washington Commanders.
Peace and blessings, y'all. This your boy Dre, Mr. Live at Your Own Pace. Man, it's Friday and I'm feeling good.
Same thing here. Now at this point, it's whoever's open, but you got to get at least 15, 20 yards.
Daniels completes it, and I'm going to have to call a timeout here. Ertz.
So get up here and run an out route right now. Throw it.
There it is, Tony. Right on your design. McLaurin out with 2 seconds. So here you go.
He's gotten hit throughout the rest of the game, and it's hurting more now.
Comes down to one last play, and it's going to be getting longer by the second. You're all the way back at the 30-yard line. Now you can step into it. Here comes the Hail Mary with the game on the line.
I feel as though it was a good game because it was close. Like, I feel as though we won, for real.
And the ball is caught!
What I say? We won! What I say? We won!
That was a grown man professional football drive.
Yeah, that was nuts.
Y'all heard what Mr. Molly said. What'd he say?
Yeah. Which then we got, like I said, we talked about the Jets. and the fumble at the goal line, whatever. Now let's talk about Mr. Garrett Wilson's catch, not catch. Okay.
They're gonna
It
hate
wasn't
my
a
thoughts on
touchdown.
this. They're gonna hate my thoughts on this.
It was not a touchdown. I don't care what nobody says. You have to, like, we've argued this worst defensive play call. It really wasn't the defense, dog. It was just a freak ass play. It was a freak ass play.
I mean, yeah, you can't really do nothing about somebody tipping the ball and it going backwards, bro. Like it happens.
Yeah. The Garrett Wilson, since when does the same foot count as 2 feet?
So according to what they said, and I'm just going off what they said last night during the live broadcast of the motherfucking game. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
According to what they said, it was a shin that touchdown. That's why
I saw a knee out of bounds before shin hit ground. So
it was his shin, and because his shin connected with the turf 2.5 milliseconds prior to his knee touching the outside line, then it's a touchdown. But I'm just like, nigga, if that's a touchdown, then why George Pickens wasn't a touchdown?
Right. Like, we can run them down. Let me see if I can
because George Pickens' play should have been a touchdown. I mean, if one shin is going to count as a touchdown, as a full body part, or as your full body being in bounds, then a receiver double tapping the same foot should also count. Like, that's just how I feel about the shit. Because you can't sit up there and tell me that you zoomed in with NBC magnifying glass and shit like that and was able to see his shin touch down a 0.7 flash second prior to him touching out of bounds, but tell me that a receiver that touches twice with the same foot doesn't count. Because you're losing, because it's the same logic. You're just applying the rules differently.
I'm trying to find. I got the daggone video.
So I mean, and like when Mel finds the video, like, it's just crazy because, like, that's the reason why a lot of people say that the rules of the NFL, like, some of them are just not the rules, but the refs. The refs need to be like something needs to be done. Like, they need to be able to be handled. They need to be able to be checked, regulated, whatever the fucking case may be. But at the end of the day, that has to be established. That rule has to be solidified. Like, they got to make that rule clear. You feel me? Like, we can't be sitting there spending 20, 15 minutes into a replay thinking that, or trying to discuss whether a receiver was in or out based off a specific body part and not hold the same energy for another player or for another team when it's essentially the same thing happened. Like, they can't muddy up those rules.
No, they cannot. And hold on, I got it right here.
And I think the same thing is going to happen again, and to the point where in off season they're going to have to address that. Because a lot of people got to remember, it's not 1 foot, it's 2 feet. But if that 1 foot just so happens to touch twice, it should then count as 2 feet, because that technically is still a difficult ass catch, and that still is a crazy exertion of body control.
No, we're not going to change the rule, because the rule is what it is. Because if you got to drag 2 feet in the pros, you got to drag 2 feet. I don't care what it is. Okay.
And see, and there should be stout on that. If it has to be 2 feet, then y'all got to make it 2 feet, bro. Y'all can't be like, oh, well, he got a shin in. Oh, his left butt cheek touched. It counts. Like, nah, bro. If it's 2 feet, nigga, he got to have 2 cheeks in.
Yeah. Okay, I got the video. Here we go. We got it right here. Now, see, I can't pause it. That's the thing. Now, I'm looking at it.
Mm-hmm.
His fucking knee. Matter of fact, I think I can do it on this one. I think I can do it here. Let me see if I can do it here. Yep. Let's go. Okay. That's a foot. And pause. Now, am I tripping, or is his knee out of bounds?
His knee for surely is touching. I see it right there. Knee is touching right there, out of bounds.
Like, that's not a fucking catch, dog. Like, you can't. And there's no shin touching the ground right now. Like, there's no shin.
He caught it. It's just not a touchdown, and he didn't catch it in bounds. It's a great catch. Don't get me wrong. I'm not taking away from the catch.
His shin never touched the ground.
But that's not a touch. To me, that's not a touchdown. I can understand why motherfuckers, it's close. Bro, y'all got to get them rules right, bro, because y'all can't be like, oh, boy, his shin got down, and that's a touchdown, because that's fucking stupid.
What other angle do I need? I can see his legs clear as day. I don't need another angle. Like, this is clear. This is clear. I can see both his legs.
And then the last point I want to make, right?
Knee is out of bounds. The same time his shin is on the ground, his knee is out of bounds.
His knee definitely does touch. So I don't know if it's like a tie goes to the runner kind of thing, but
that's out of bounds, dog. Like, it's a great catch. That is great effort. I'm not taking the effort away from him, but that's not a touchdown.
That doesn't happen if Aaron Rodgers throws a good ball, by the way, guys. I'm just saying, like, there's no discussion. There's no replay.
Like, bro, if I can see both knees and leg, if I can see his legs clear, I don't, like, what other angle do I need? I'm going to see the exact same thing from the left side, from the right side. As long as I can see his legs clearly, it doesn't matter.
And here's the thing, right? Here's the thing that I always like to say, or not even like to say. Here's the thing that I like to do, right? When it comes to these type of things, right? Number one, we have to break these things down, right? So when you're looking at the catch, you have to look at the throw, okay? And a lot of people are like, oh, well, this is the greatest catch that we've ever seen. It's the greatest catch in NFL history. Bro, this is why you have to break it down, right? Because, first of all, Garrett Wilson was open. All Aaron Rodgers has to do is just throw him the ball.
If you keep it a bean, he threw the ball behind him. You could have called pass interference.
He threw it over him. He overthrew the fuck out of him. I'm not even gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it. He overthrew the fuck out of him. It was a bad ball. Like, he made a great effort, a great play, getting to that ball, but it was a bad ball. He overthrew the fuck out of him. And the fact that he had to, like, turn around and stuff like that and to stretch out for it. My brother got a catch like that. I can literally upload it and show y'all. The only thing about it is my brother not only stayed up, but he scored. The difference is, right, when you look at both of these catches, the Odell catch and then now the Garrett Wilson catch, is the track that Odell took to get there, right? Tightrope in the sideline, stacking the receiver while tightrope in the sideline, gaining that body position, leaning back, and stretching, catching it with legitimately 2 fingers. A thumb's not a finger, guys. We got to remember, no biology, no anatomy. Thumb's not a finger. Catching it with 2 fingers. He wasn't able to see it, and he scored a touchdown.
While getting pulled down to the ground.
While getting pulled down to the ground. And everybody, oh, well, what about the throw? What about the throw? The only difference between the throws is Eli threw a dot.
I was about to say, Eli threw a good pass.
Yeah, he threw a dot. The only reason why Odell didn't get to that spot is because he was getting PI'd. That's the ultimate difference. Now, I'm not saying Garrett Wilson didn't make a great play, but looking at the trajectory of that ball, looking at the throw in general, looking at the play call itself, and then looking at the angles in which his knee touched down and they're trying to review and all that stuff like that. For one, it was a bad ball. Aaron Rodgers, if you just put it on him, that's an easy ass fucking walking goddamn touchdown. 2, we got to establish some type of rules, whether it's 2 feet, whether it's a shin, his butt cheek, whatever the fucking case may be.
It's always 2 feet. Like, it's weird. Like, now all of a sudden, well, if you get a shin in, it's not, his shin never touched.
I don't know when or where they discovered that or they tried to sneak that rule in, but it's weird. But, like, that's the first thing I thought of. I'm like, bro, that's a bad ball. Like, great catch. Don't get me wrong, but that's a shit ball, my nigga. He was wide open. Just put it on him. That's a touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I get it. Great catch, but I'm not putting it up there with Odell's. Like, I put it close to say. I put it probably second.
You know why it doesn't make sense? Because we'll take the same play. If I throw an out route to the sidelines and the wide receiver has and he's running to the sidelines and he catches the ball, drags both toes and falls out of bounds, that's a catch. But if he's running and has to stop and turns his back to the sidelines and he's on his toes and he catches it, if his heels come down out of bounds, it's not a catch.
Mm-hmm.
And that makes no sense. It makes 0 sense. It's the same catch, same 2 toes, but because his heels came down out of bounds, it's not a catch.
Not a catch. That's crazy.
It's weird. It makes no sense. They need to clarify
Gotta
that.
get those rules right.
Got to get them right. So, with that being said, that is going to lead us to the Mr. Clay questionable calls of the play. We actually got 2. I had a bunch that we could have added this week.
There was a lot that could have made the list.
This week was very ill for the questionable calls, but I got 2 in there.
Bro, if I see this ref one more fucking time, bro, I'm gonna crash out.
That's right. I say Clay. That's right. He gonna always be Clay to me. He Clay to me. I say Clay.
Pitts gets loose again. And he's got his second of the day, I believe. Yes. Winfield shows great effort. I'm not sure that ball crosses the plane, Adam.
Oh, boy. This would be a dreadful mistake by Kyle Pitts. And Antoine Winfield knocks the ball loose. It is going to depend on where.
Looks pretty real, doesn't it? The bottom line is, question everything.
And that Kyle Pitts shit was not a touchdown. Hold on, you muted.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing, bro. That Kyle Pitts play was not a touchdown.
Not a touchdown. There was a bunch of them this week. I could have probably fit them all in there, but I didn't want to make it too long. All right, so let's get to these games. We had the Jets Texans last night. Boo. So we got Chargers Browns. First game on Sunday. Well, one of the first games.
I'm sticking with my boy Jameis.
We're gonna rock out with Jameis.
We rocking with Jameis, man.
I'm gonna go with the Chargers on this. I think they got to fix some things over there in LA. So
I think the team is rallying behind Jameis right now.
Yeah, no. There's gonna be the team is definitely gonna look better. I agree 100%.
Well, now they are because Kevin Stefanski got his pride and joy Nick Chubb back, so he's gonna look that much better.
Then Raiders Bengals.
Fucking lose this game too.
No, I'm going with the home team on this. Fuck the Bengals. Hate the Bengals.
I hate the Bengals. I don't like the Bengals. Fuck the Bengals. Shit. But hey, shit. I'm telling you, bro. Tanks for Sheduer.
Right.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, fuck what these niggas gotta say. We tanking for Sheduer.
Right.
Sheduer, come to Vegas.
So with that being said, Bengals. And this is only because I need Sheduer in Vegas.
Yeah, we need Sheduer, man. You feel me? So he can hold the rollie up like Primo Wrestling.
Commanders Giants.
Oh shit! Y'all see what happened last week against when the Giants and Daniel Jones and Brian Dable sat up there and asked each other, "The fuck are we doing?" That was a good question because y'all don't know, and neither did we.
I'm taking the Commanders.
Oh, you know it. Jaden is back, baby.
Next game, Bills Dolphins.
I'm gonna go with the Dolphins because fuck the Bills. They weren't even supposed to win last week.
I'm leaning that way too. I think Keon Coleman. They finally
figured him out. They figured it out.
They finally figured it out.
Okay. I was just wondering when they was gonna get it together and get my boy going because you feel me?
So
what he did to Tyree Stevenson last week. All I'm saying is that boy's done been unlocked.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Bills on that one. 2 5-3 teams. This is very weird that we're saying this. Broncos Ravens.
It's crazy that the Broncos are 5-3. But that actually it's not crazy because their defense actually remember, well, not their defense, but Vance Joseph as well. remembered how to play defense. Talking about, I was experimenting last year and I just didn't try some new things, and that's why you dumbass niggas gave up 70.
Well, I'm going. Derrick Henry gonna run for about 200 yards in this game.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Yeah, no, y'all gonna take that L again. We on the Broncos are on a 5-game win. I don't care. Y'all are losing this week.
Saints Panthers. This is
Derek Carr's playing this week. Give me the Saints.
Oh, DC's playing? Okay. Give me this. I'll take the Saints. Cowboys Falcons.
Falcons.
I'm gonna take the Falcons too.
Mm-hmm.
Patriots Titans.
Goodness gracious.
I'm gonna take the Patriots.
Yeah, I'll take the Patriots. But I don't really like it.
I don't like it either, but I'm gonna take them. Bears Cardinals. I'm gonna take the Bears.
I'm gonna go with the Bears. They were supposed to win that game last week, but without the heroics of Jaden.
Yeah, I feel the exact same way. Jaguars Eagles.
Goodness gracious. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. It's crazy how I'm not a supporter of either one of these teams, but
yeah,
they stress me out to the fullest.
They stress me out to the fullest. I'm gonna take the Eagles.
I'm gonna go with the Eagles because I believe Devontae Smith is supposed to be back this week, so they should be fully healthy on offense.
He played last week.
No, he did play last week, but like fully back, because when they come back from concussion, they still kind of shaky. But he should be fully back this week. No setbacks. Not on a pitch count or anything like that either. So yeah, I'm going with the Eagles. And hopefully, I don't know, they remember to run the ball. That's how they won last week.
Mm-hmm. All right, big NFC North game. Lions Packers. Lions Packers.
Ooh, this is going to be a huge game. Oh man, this game might decide to. Actually, I don't know. Goddamn, I don't know.
They both. Well, the Packers are 6-2. Lions are 6-1.
Yeah, what are the
And I think the Vikings are 6-2.
Exactly. I would have to look at the division and see how the divisional rankings look, because this might be a huge game for both these teams.
Right now, the division goes. No, my bad. I stand corrected. Lions are first, 6-1. Packers are 6-2 at 2. The Vikings are 5-2.
Yes, they are. They did lose 2 in a row. That's right. Oh damn. Uh-oh. Woo. So the Lions have to win this game in order to keep the lead in the division.
Yeah. Because if they lose, the Packers take first place because they got the tiebreaker.
Because they got the tiebreaker. Damn. I'm gonna go. Damn, this is tough. I'm not even gonna lie to you. The Packers are a little banged up. Jordan Love is a little banged up, dealing with the back injury. The receivers are a little banged up right now. But plus side is Romeo Doubs has been looking like that guy. So on the other side, the Lions have been putting up historical points. Defense has been playing well as well. So I'm gonna go with the Lions. Y'all know I'm an honorary cheesehead, but I'm gonna go with the Lions on the account of the Packers being a little too banged up to keep up with that offense.
Right. And I'm still gonna go with the Packers. I'm still gonna go. With all that being said, I haven't done a good Jordan Love video, so this will be the one.
There we go.
Rams Seahawks. I'm gonna take the Rams.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take the Rams in this, but this is another game that also has big implications for the playoff. For the division.
For the division.
Yeah. So yeah, I think I'm gonna take the Rams. The Rams have been rolling. Their defense looks good. Their receivers are back healthy. That run game looks nice. Yeah.
All right. Vikings Colts. I don't think we really. You know what? No. I'm sorry about that. I'm gonna take the Colts.
Take the Colts on the upset?
Yep.
I'm gonna go Vikings in a bounce back. I feel like they a lot of people are questioning Sam Darnold's abilities right now, which might be valid, but hey. See if them boys can bounce back this week, man. And I got faith in Brian Flores' defense.
Okay. Big game Monday. This is where I'm sticking my chest out on this one.
Huge game.
Stick my chest out on this one. Buccaneers, Kansas City Chiefs. I'm going with the Buccaneers.
Big chest. Yes, sir.
Big chest.
The Buccaneers, man. Give me Tampa. Yay. You feel me? Shout out to the Bay Area, man. You feel me? But give me Tampa. Yay in the bucket. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, because they finna go up there and bake them all up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the Chiefs take that first L on Monday night.
Yes, sir. I need it.
And then next week, Thursday, Bengals, Ravens. Give me them birds.
Yep. I'm going to go with the Ravens. I know the last game ended in fireworks, but I'm going to go with the Ravens. They already lost one divisional game to the Browns. You know, famous Jameis went up there and carved some things up. But at the same time, them boys couldn't catch an STD that day. I ain't gonna lie to you. STD could have slapped them in the face and they the motherfucker dropped it. So they just knowing the situation, they can't afford to lose any more divisional games. So yeah, give me the Ravens.
All right. So with that being said,
And they just got Deontay.
And they got Deontay. That's yeah. So you already know. It's gonna be nuts. So with that being said, we ran this motherfucker for 2 hours. It didn't
2 hours, man.
It didn't feel like it. We was rolling today though. We was rolling. Like I said, shout out to everybody who's been joining the TikTok, who's been joining the YouTube. Do us a really, really big favor. Everybody in the chat, everybody who watches, hit that like button and just drop something in the comments. Just drop something in the comments for us. You know, it helps us out in the algorithm. It helps us out in the algorithm. It pushes the video out to everybody else. Everybody else can join the team, be a part of the huddle. But we're doing it. Repost, share it to your friends, send it to your homies. If you see some funny shit, send it out. You know what I mean? Because like we said, as soon as we get to that 1K followers, we going to start going live on TikTok, doing TikTok lives, man. You feel me? And it's going to get lit. So it's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
Still trying to figure out what we're going to do in a couple weeks about Tennessee. Me and Mullis really got to sit down and talk about that. See if we're going to do that shit. But look out for that. Road tripping with Mel and Moo. That's what we're going to call it if we do it. Yeah, we will have all the information. We'll probably have to lock it up this week if that's what we're going to do. So stay tuned for that. We might be on location in a couple of weeks. No, actually, we'll do the show that Friday, and then we'll probably head out Saturday and then do like bonus coverage on Sunday.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
So we'll see. We'll figure it out. But like I said, we appreciate everybody for coming through. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, tell a friend to tell a friend. All right?
You know what it is, man.
Check the shows on Monday. We've got Basket to Basket. Basketball season is full swing.
Yes, sir.
Catch up with the guys, see what they're talking about. Same thing with them. Hit them like buttons, subscribe, hit in the chat, like leave comments. Comments are very huge. Gotta leave comments. Same thing, gentlemen's talk. Same thing with PBT. And you know how we do it over here. So just look out, help us out. Because look, we're trying to make big ass moves.
Yeah.
We're trying to make big moves. We got some stuff working in the background, but we need a little help. We need a little push.
Yeah, you feel me? Y'all fuck with us, we can come fuck with y'all. Live and in person.
Yeah. So we gotta go. Dog gotta go outside. He looking at me crazy. All right. So we're up out of here. We appreciate everybody.
Yeah, come on, push your button.
Push the goddamn button.
Push the goddamn button.
See, everything's going nuts right now.
Crazy.
Like it won't even end it. I don't even understand what this is right now.
Happy Halloween.